He moved his head before even the second slap.
Last night, former UFC fighter, bare knuckle and boxing star Paige VanZant made her debut in Dana White's new combat sport obsession, Power Slap. And if you go by the headlines, of course, she had a successful debut. But for those who watch the fight and understand Power Slap rules, I'm sure you are asking how the hell did that happen, because Paige committed a foul in every single round and she was only punished for it once. For those who aren't fans of Power Slap and don't know what it means for a power slapper to commit the foul of flinching, I'll let the president of Power Slap himself, Dana White, explain it you.
Flinching!
The defender can't flinch. Raise their shoulder or tuck their chin.
That's a warning.
Penalties range from warnings,
Red, -1.
to point deductions, to disqualifications.
Now that we've gotten ourselves caught up on what it means for a slapper to flinch, let's go ahead and watch this crime of a Power Slap debut by Paige VanZant. We'll go over all the strikes she received frame by frame to prove that, for reasons best known to them, the UFC actually scripted this win for Paige VanZant. First slap, and you can clearly see Paige VanZant tucking her chin before the slap connects, a very clear violation of Power Slap rules. If that's not flinching, then I guess we all don't know what flinching means. And because the UFC wants us to see Paige VanZant as Power Slap's golden girl, this foul goes unpunished. Second slap, once again, here is Paige tucking her chin before the slap connects. Look at that. That's a clear foul, clear as day and night. Then she goes ahead to shake her head like, yeah, I ate that, no problem. It's because you cheated. Third slap, and here we go again. Chin is perfectly tucked before the slap connects. Of course, a foul was called for this one and Christine got to slap again, but that only begs the question, if this was a flinching foul, how come the previous two weren't? And even when Christine got to slap her again for that foul, Paige VanZant still flinched and a foul was still not called. Ridiculous. This was a completely atrocious fight to watch. I mean, at this point, it's clear to see that this wasn't a case of the judges missing these fouls. It was obviously all intentional. To make it more annoying, she celebrates as though she played by the rules. Such foolery. Absolutely no one can convince me that this fight wasn't set up for Paige VanZant to win. In contrast to Paige, let's see how Christine defended Paige's slaps. Perfectly still with her chin up there. Perfectly still with her chin up there for the second time. And even after a knockdown, she still stood there perfectly still with her chin tucked while her opponent was busy cheating. I know some of you might disagree with me on this in the comments, but I really do not care. This was a fixed match. It is too glaring. Way too glaring. If you have ever watched Power Slap matches, you know that even when referees miss these calls, the commentators always speak up about it, but this time around, every single one of them kept quiet about it. Clearly, these guys had been instructed to keep quiet about any inconsistencies in Paige's performance. The referees, even when they are unsure, are characteristically known to call for reviews, but in this case, on 3 solid occasions, not one review was called for. Come on, we are not stupid. I mean, after seeing all the hype that the UFC put behind Paige's debut, I am not surprised this happened. Of course, it would look bad on the UFC and be bad PR for Power Slap if the person they created so much hype around ended up getting defeated on her debut. I just feel so bad for Christine Wolmarans. There you have it, my thoughts on Paige VanZant's sketchy Power Slap debut.